Hello and welcome to our session on Screencastify. My name is Caryn Kelly and I'm one of the instructors at SOIDA, one of the state EdTech agencies for Ohio. If you need to contact me after this session, please feel free to email me at caryn@soida.org. That's CARYN at SOITA.org. I'm going to go ahead and before we dive into talking about Screencastify, give you just a couple of links, and the most important one is this one because that's going to take you to this presentation, so you can just click on these. Okay, so it's bit.ly, it's a little bit.ly link, bit.ly/screencast2020, and that's all lowercase. And from there you'll get links to the Chrome extension for Screencastify, the screencastify.com website, and then a direct link to the courses, which I'll also show you how to get to from Screencastify's site. Okay, so I'll give you just a second to make sure that you can get that. While we're talking about important links and information, if you're wanting to get credit for watching this session, make sure you go to the ohioedtechs.org website, and there'll be a link there for a form for you to fill out, and then you'll need the code for this session, and that code is going to be capital SCTY. Screencastify, right? SCTY. You'll put that in when you fill that form out, and then a certificate of participation will be sent to you to whatever email you provide. Okay? All right. So let's get talking about Screencastify. Screencastify is probably my favorite tool for making screencasts. The version that we have is free. There is a premium version, so we'll look at that. We'll look at the pricing and everything. But it's really easy to use. There's some nice options that are included even in the free version. And if you're already using Google, it's going to be really, really great. Okay, hopefully everybody got that code. I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here and talk about a couple things. Okay, so a lot of people, when they think of Screencastify, just think of the Chrome extension. So I'm going to type in Screencastify right here. So you'll see when you Google this, and I already gave you the links earlier, so you don't have to like Google around, but just so you know, when you Google it, the first link that pops up is the website. The second link that pops up is the Chrome extension. You're going to want to use Chrome. And if you're using Google, G Suite, Google Classroom, etc., and you're not using Chrome, I would really recommend you do, because all of the G Suite tools are optimized for Chrome. So it's really your best bet anyway. So you'll want to make sure you're using Chrome. Make sure you're signed into Chrome. When you look at your Chrome browser, all the way up in the top right, there should be a little icon there, and if you don't see your picture, or if you don't have a picture, you know, your first letter of your name, followed by your email address, then you're not signed in. You want to make sure you sign in. That's a real struggle for a lot of us because we're so used to coming in and we're signed into our email and therefore signed into everything else, but then when we go into Chrome, we have to sign in again. So just think of it as that first sign in, I'm signing into my mail, my G Suite. With this one, with Chrome, I'm signing into the actual browser itself, and that's going to allow me to sync up and access all of my search history, anything that I have saved in the browser, all my favorites and things like that. And it's really great, especially for those of us that maybe use multiple devices, go from home computer to work computer and want to be able to access things both places. And you can also have, as you can probably tell from my screen, many, many Chrome accounts. So it's really good practice to have a personal Chrome account and a work Chrome account. Some of us even have multiples beyond that. So you know that you can do that too, and it makes it really easy to switch between things. I know toggling between work and home can be frustrating sometimes. If you have all your work stuff in your work Chrome account and all your home stuff in your home Chrome account, it makes it super simple. So not only can I go up here to see that I am in fact logged into Chrome, but this is also where I can go to easily switch between my different Chrome accounts. All right, so Screencastify is an extension for Chrome. So extensions are basically things that we install into the browser that are going to give us additional functionality, that are going to perform some task. Sometimes it's just something really little, like there's a great one that sends whatever link you are visiting with Gmail, something real small. Or it can be, in this case, a really powerful tool that we're adding onto our browser, okay? So mine says remove from Chrome because I've already added it. If you haven't added it already, it'll say add to Chrome, and it may ask you for permission to make that connection. And then once you are ready to go, you will see up here, oh, it's all the way up there, a little Screencastify icon, and it's this little kind of coral arrow with a like a video camera icon in it, okay? So when you're ready to start your screencast, all you have to do is click that little icon, and it's going to pull up, and it's going to say, what do you want to do? Do you want to screencast just this tab in the browser and not show any other tabs? Do you want to just do your whole desktop so that anything that's up on your screen is going to be shown? Or do you just want to do webcam? I just want to sit here and make a recording of myself talking. You can do that too. It's not maybe the most popular option, but sometimes that's what you need to do. You can choose to have the microphone on or off. Maybe you just want to have a screencast that doesn't have any sound, or just the computer sounds or whatever. Usually it's on because I'm usually explaining something. And then you would choose what mic you want, and most of us are going to do the default, or maybe you've got a nice mic that you've plugged in. You can choose that, and you'll be able to see right there. Look at that, okay? I clicked on the little microphone icon, and it's showing me how my audio is, okay? Because my computer is picking up the audio right now, my microphone and my computer, and it's showing me that I'm in that green zone. That's pretty good. I can adjust my slider to make it a little more quiet or a little louder, but you want to be consistently in the green. You're getting into the yellow or even the red, that's way too loud. You're not going to want to record at that level, okay? All right, great. And then also which webcam you want to use. So I've got one that's embedded because I'm on a laptop, but if you were using a like a USB webcam or something like that, it would pull that up as well, okay? With the embed webcam, that's optional. What that's going to do is it's going to put you down in the corner. If you've ever seen those videos on YouTube where the person is showing you something, but they're also down there talking to you, that's what they're doing. They're embedding a webcam. So we can do that if you want to. Okay, so one thing that you need to know about Screencastify, for that free version, we're going to talk about this real quickly. I'm going to open this up. Whoops. You have a 5-minute limit per video. Okay, so what I clicked on where it said upgrade. Okay, and if you go to Screencastify, I'm just on the pricing page, okay? So it is free forever. You can make you can record up to 5 minutes per video. Let's see, show more features. There you go. You can record the screen and webcam. You'll be able to trim your videos, which is nice, especially because it always seems like you, if you're going to mess up, you're going to mess up right at the beginning, and you're like, gosh darn it. But with this, you can just pause and then start again, and you'll be able to trim off that beginning or the end. It auto-saves to Google Drive, and then you can also export it as an MP3, MP4, or you can make GIF images. If you want to do that, there's no watermark, and you can publish it to YouTube. So that's all free, 5-minute limit, okay? That seems really short. So this wouldn't be where I'm sitting and doing a whole long lesson, but I've got to tell you, sometimes it's better to do multiple short videos and chop it up a little bit so they're not watching a long video, because it can be really hard for your kids to sit down and watch like a 20-minute video. Now you may have seen up here, there's a little switch. I'm going to turn that on. Show education discounts. Okay. So what it did is the unlimited went from $50 per person per year for unlimited recording length, to $29. Okay, so if you're finding this is an awesome tool, I love it, but the 5-minute restriction just really hampers my instruction, what I'm trying to do, then you can look into this unlimited for $30 a year. It's not terrible. I know we hate to have to pay for stuff, but sometimes a good tool is worth it. And it'll let you do some additional things. It'll let you crop your recordings, which is not trimming the video. It's actually cropping the recording, cropping parts of the screen out, putting text over your clips. It's really nice. And then if your school loves this, they have school pricing too, and it's even cheaper per teacher. And if you've already paid, and then your school goes in on this, they will refund your money as well. So that's really nice. Okay, all right, let me go back to the recording just to show you. So I'm going to start it up. And I'll just leave that webcam and everything in there. I'm going to say record. I know you guys, and you get to look up at me, both of me, okay? And it's going to say your entire screen or just the application window. I'm just going to do my entire screen. Fine. Select it and then hit share. It's counting me in. If you hear that little 3, 2, 1, ding, 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 it counts you in. And now I'm recording. Everything I'm doing is being shown, which is just great. Okay, so if I wanted to go to a website and talk to my kids about a resource or something like that, you can do that. It's recording everything I do. I will tell you, you see how it's giving me this really nice view in my webcam. A lot of people like to prop their computer up on a stand or even some books or something to get a more direct view, because I know we all hate to look at ourselves and we all hate to hear ourselves. Now you may have seen down here, as soon as I went to an actual web page, I got some tools down the lower left-hand corner. So there's just my mouse pointer. I can choose to hide my cursor when I'm not moving it. So if I'm talking for a while, eventually my cursor should go away. You can also highlight your clicks. It's not really behaving right now, but that's okay. Yep, there it is. I don't know if you saw the circle that showed up, which was nice. I've got a drawing tool. It's being kind of sassy right now. Come here, pen. When I first clicked on it, it gave me an option of choosing my color, but now it's not giving that to me. So you do get to choose your color initially, but then you can come in here and draw on it. Skipping the intro, and then if you go to another page, it goes away. I don't know if you guys have seen BookFlix before, but it's fantastic. Oh, there it is. There's my little slider. So now I can say, oh, I want to draw in this color now. So I'm drawing, and then that drawing, see, I went back and got my pointer. That drawing will stay where it is on the screen. I picked a bad color because you guys can't see it. Here we go. Let's do blue. All right, there we go. So now when I go and click my pointer, my cursor again, when I scroll, it stays on the page where I drew it. So that's helpful. And then there's also an eraser. You can come in here and erase your drawings. And then I've got my webcam tool here. So there's a little webcam button so I can hide or show my webcam, so you don't have to be on there the entire time, right? And then there's a wipe screen clear. I can pause my recording at any point in time here using these tools as well. And then I can hide my tools if I want to. There's a little guy down here that says Screencastify screen video recorder, sharing your screen. You can leave that up there or hide it, but when you're done, I just like to click stop sharing. So I ended my video, and now here I am. Very likely. Thanks, Screencastify. They're asking for a review. Not right now. Okay. And it's showing me my video. So right now it's muted, which is nice. I can come up here and retitle it right now. So I'm going to say Screencastify Demo 3/12/2020. Okay. And then easy peasy. Okay. Down here, I've got my recording showing, and there's scissors at either end of that recording. I don't know if you can see. I'm in the way. Let me get out of the way. There's a little scissor down here. When I hover, there it is, right there. And on the other side, so you can trim off of either end. Okay. And then once you're happy with it, I'm just going to pause that. Okay. Once you're happy with it, then you're ready to share it. Okay. So I can get this shareable link. It's going to enable link sharing for me. Or I can share it right to Classroom, publish it to YouTube. I can get embed code from here. So if you're one of those people that doesn't use Classroom, maybe use Blackboard or Moodle, you can still get this embed code and go embed it into your Blackboard or Moodle. But the great thing about this is a Google Chrome extension. So not only is it easy to install, it's easy to use, and for 5-minute videos, it's free. It automatically puts it into your drive. So it just makes it so easy. You don't have to work. You don't have to chase these videos around and download them and then import them into your drive. Now, because it does go into your drive, let me open up my drive. What's going to happen is it's going to create a folder in your drive called Screencastify. Find it. Please hold, right? Here we go. Screencastify. I think I've hidden it from myself. Let's just search it. There it is. There's my Screencastify folder. Open it up. Okay. And then here's the one I just made. So when I go to open this, it will take a little bit for it to render. So see, it's still rendering. That was the link that it gave me. So because it is stored in Google, you're going to have to wait a little bit. Now, since they're only 5-minute videos, they shouldn't take too long to render, but it's not going to be instant. So always give yourself a little bit of cushion. It's not going to take a day or two to render or anything like that, but it does take a little bit of time. So this is great when you need to just demo something, give students some instructions, anything like that. It's fantastic makes it really easy for you to make those videos without having to download or purchase any kind of tool. And then it has those sharing capabilities right here. So if I click Share to Classroom, it's going to pull it up, say, okay, which class do I want to share this to? Is this an announcement, an assignment, a question, whatever? Maybe I ask a question and then they have to respond. That's great. Make it a material, whatever you want to do. Go. Say, watch this video for today's instructions. Post it. There we go. Easy, right? Not too bad. All right. It's a really fantastic tool. Okay. Perfect. I even use this sometimes if I just need to make a video that is like a Google Slides presentation with narration. I won't put the webcam in there, and I'll just start and present, trim that beginning off, and then I have this nice narrated slideshow. Your kids can use this. If they are able to add extensions to Chrome, they can make their own videos. It's a nice presentation tool for them as well. So it's really just a really nice, fantastic tool. I'm going to go back to screencastify.com. I just want to let you guys know there's even more resources here for you. There's an overview of all the features, if you have any questions about that. But my favorite thing is this For School section. There's like a little apple. There's your overview for schools, okay? And then there's courses, and these courses are by some really great instructors, okay? So this one's from Matt Miller. Love Matt Miller. So you can say, get started. Here's what you get. There's how many videos. They're just short little videos, okay? You just click Start Course, and he's fantastic. If you haven't checked out Ditch That Textbook, now's the time, right? There's all his videos he's going to talk about. There's one by Alice Keeler, Holly Clark. So they've got these nice courses you can take that it will really dive into all the features. There's resources in here. They've got a beginner's guide, ways to use it in the classroom. They've just got a lot of really nice stuff available to you for free. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, I'll put my email back up on here. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about Screencastify and what you can do with it in your classroom. And thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.